happening? This is Nagpal for iGandroid, and today we're checking out a special box from Lava. As you can see, it says Lava on the box, but most of you already know what the device inside is because you've seen the title of the video. But I'm going to keep the unwanted suspense a little bit longer. I'm going to cut through the box and see what's inside this unique Lava box that we just received. And hopefully it's what I'm guessing it is. And once I do cut it through, I can see that we have a Zolo Play for unboxing. You can see it is powered by an NVIDIA Tegra chipset. It is an NVIDIA Tegra 3 mobile processor. It's 1.5 gigahertz quad-core chipset, and it also has the ULP GeForce GPU. So the first thing inside the box is the Zolo Play itself. Seems fairly nicely built. I'm going to put it aside for the time being. The next thing is a free included screen protector, which is always a good thing to get. If we go further in, we'll see the quick start guide and the warranty certificate. You also have standard earphones, but they seem nicely built. They have flat cables and an inline microphone and a push button to send and end calls. You also have a standard 3.5mm headphone jack, which is not gold plated. Also in the box is a regular USB to micro USB cable and a standard wall charger, which is also a USB output charger. On the inside of the device already installed is a 2000 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. So I'm going to close up the device. Over at the front you can see a 2 megapixel front facing camera, bunch of sensors. We have a 4.7 inch display, which is a 1280 by 720p display. You do have a couple of touch capacitive buttons at the bottom. And if you look at the bottom of the device, you have the microphone for voice calls. On the right side, you have the power lock and unlock button along with the volume rockers and a tab to pull out the back cover. On the top, you have a micro USB charging data syncing port along with the 3.5mm headphone jack, 8 megapixel camera at the back, LED flash, noise cancelling microphone, the NVIDIA Tegra logo at the bottom over here along with the speakerphone. If I pull out the back cover, you'll be able to see the battery compartment along with the micro SD card slot and the regular SIM card slot. This is a single SIM device. Let me quickly pop in the battery and then I'll show you what the interface looks like. The display on the Zolo Play is a one glass solution display, which means that the LCD and the touchscreen or the touchscreen digitizer is fused together. That gives it a lot of vividness to text. You can see that the text appears directly on top of the display as opposed to slightly lower than the glass that you touch. This makes the display a lot more crisp and makes the colors pop out. So that's fantastic. This display is usually made by LG. The pixel per inch density of the screen is 312. You can see the lock screen, pretty standard over here. Not a lot of customization seem to appear on the device. A couple of apps are pre-installed. I don't know if you guys will get them. Maybe they are just apps for the test device that we got here. You can see Zolo Secure is also installed and a couple of Zolo apps that we see standard. The notification panel also customized a little bit, but the overall user interface appears to be more or less vanilla. If we quickly go into settings, I'm going to turn on Wi-Fi and then take a look at what the browsing experience is like on the new Zolo Play. So you can see it loads up our website and the display looks really nice and crisp. There is a slight bit of jitter when I scroll through, but I'm just going to let it load up the full website. It's taking slightly longer than it usually does. So it's done now, but there is a slight jitter in the overall performance of the browser, but pinching in and zooming out seem to be nice and fluid. When I scroll, there is a bit of jitter that is coming through to the device, as you guys can see over here. So it's not the most fluid web browsing experience, but the screen looks fantastic. I must add that again. The display is truly nice and vivid. The next thing I'm going to do is check out video playback on this. So let me quickly pop open a video from YouTube and I'm going to see what it looks like on this device.
And today we're going to be checking out the new Mitashi Game-In Bolt.
or the Thunderbolt. Now this is essentially an Android-based gaming console or a portable gaming console. So since we have a bunch of benchmark apps already installed, I'm just going to go into system information real quick and take a look at the details over here. You can see we have an ARM v7 processor, 1.5 GHz is the maximum frequency, 4 cores. As promised, we have 1 GB of RAM, which is also shown over here. If you go into the display, you can see 1280 by 720. You have the NVIDIA ULP GeForce GPU. And if we go into sensors, we have an accelerometer, magnetic field sensor, orientation sensor, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor, and something which is called a temperature monitor, which appears to be some sort of a weather checking device. If I go into About Phone, you can see it's running Android 4.1.1. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a look at this device in depth, and I'm going to be back with a review for you guys soon enough. So if you have any questions, queries, do drop them in the comment section below. The build quality on the device seems really fantastic, and the back cover is really nice and soft to touch. It overall fits in the hand really well. Do check out the unboxing on iGyan.in. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV for iGyan Networks. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.